What's up everybody, this is 13 with Superior Mobile ByThirteen, and boy am I excited to share these with you. I am so proud of these. These are my finest creation to date. Lots of firsts on this, so I'm going to try and go over it fairly quickly, but I know that there's going to be a lot to cover, so let's bear with me. First of all, this is a 2020 F250 Halogen setup. Okay, this is not starting with the LED assembly, this is starting with the Halogen, so that's a blank canvas as far as I'm concerned, so that makes it a lot more fun for me. So the client gave me basic creative control. He kind of looked at all the stuff that I'd done in the past. We talked about things that he liked, that he didn't like. One of the things that he mentioned that he did not like was he did not want actual circular halos. And then he also noticed one of those F150s that I did previously, the previous body style that has a really hard jut out section right there. I did these strips along the top and the bottom, and he liked that. But on this particular housing, we've got this softer angle, so I didn't want to pull in a lot of horizontal lines unless I had something else that was a nice linear accent to complement it. So what I ended up choosing was the Bullet 2.0 shrouds, which are in there, which have acrylic inserts that are very linear in nature. He knew that he wanted a paint job, but he couldn't decide if he wanted it color matched or a black. So what I wanted to try out was this little two-tone concept. So we've got an OEM paint code all around the outer trim, but the reflector bowls and the shrouds themselves are painted a gloss black. And this was a bit of a risky scenario for me because I'd never actually seen black reflector bowls and black shrouds, and the whole idea is that it all just kind of disappears and you just get those basic primitive shapes. Also, you can see here that we have the Klearz amber reflector replacement with a smoked, and I would like to mention that this is the first 2020 halogen headlight set with the Klearz reflector replacement on the side. In fact, I took that out and I mailed it up to them out in Canada, and they took the mold off of this exact headlight set. So that was really exciting to know that this is literally a groundbreaking build on so many fronts. Now obviously it is a quad retrofit, and this is also a first for me running quad MD2S projector assemblies. So in the past when I did another F250 quad retrofit, I had done an MD2S up top and an HB LED on the bottom. This time MD2S, 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 MD2S. This is so much power. It's insane. So without further ado, let's get some of this stuff fired on. The first thing I want to show off is the running light mode. So it's all white. As you can see, it's crazy silly bright. Again, I've got these strips right up on the top and along the bottom, and then there's backlit halos on the shrouds themselves, so we end up with these lines in there as well. So the design is meant to go all together, and so we just, man, I just love the way it came out. I think it's so pretty. Now, as I've mentioned, these products are all switchback, so this will be the turn signal plus that little LED bulb in there, but right now it's not hooked up. It is so incredibly impressive because if you are familiar with any of the F-Series trucks, they're really not known for a good noticeable turn signal. It's just that little rinky-dink bulb in there. So this is just so much cooler. Just for giggles, in case you wanted to see what it looks like as an all amber mode, this is what you would be expecting. Now, as pretty as the paint job is, and as pretty as those lights are, and how amazingly noticeable it's going to be now on the road, it still wouldn't be anything if we didn't have actual headlight output. So voila, this is the bad boys fired up. Again, we're running dual Morimoto mini D2S projector assemblies, 6500 Kelvin bulbs on 35 watt ballast, so we're going to end up with a cool white that's gobs and gobs of power. Just one of these assemblies would outperform the LED projector package, so with dual projectors on this thing, this is going to be literally just the most badass F250 on the road as far as headlight output goes. Charge that to the game. Okay, throwing the beam pattern up onto the wall. As you can see, we've got perfect alignment. The spacing between the upper and the lower one is the exact spacing of the projector lenses themselves. So when this is aimed on the vehicle, it's gonna be so perfect. I'm really excited. Again, just gobs and gobs of power. It is the middle of the day, and you can see these beam patterns really well. So that's it. These are my babies. I'm so proud of them. I learned so much on these and tried so many different new things. It was really exciting to have brand new reflectors made. Pricing and product information for this particular build is going to be in the video description. However, if you are unaware of the way that I operate, I'd never replicate the same build. Every build is custom made to order, and the pricing will depend upon the options selected. So if you're seeing this video and you're like, damn, I want those for my F250, what's going to end up having to happen is you're going to have to email me, you're going to have to decide what kind of features you want, we're going to have to figure out a quote, you're going to have to put in a deposit, then we start the build underway. It takes time, and then of course course, it takes money. But boy, howdy, is it totally worth it, because these, like I said, one of one. No one else is going to have anything of this caliber, and that makes me feel really good. I can't wait to get these installed on the truck. This dude is going to be super stoked with them, and I know that because I'm super stoked with them. All right, this is 13 with Superior Mobile by 13. Have yourselves a wonderful day. I'll see you later.